Dale, my client wants to purchase a business. Could you please tell us the difference between purchasing assets and purchasing shares?
Whether to buy shares or assets is a big consideration when you're taking over a business. Assuming that the business that you're buying is operated by a company, you can either buy the shares of that company or you can buy all the things that are used in the operation of that business, equipment and goods and that sort of thing. There are tax considerations. You should talk to your accountant about that. But beyond that, probably the biggest consideration is liability. When you buy a company, when you buy the shares of a company, you're taking on all the liabilities of that company. That could be unpaid taxes, that could be lawsuits, that could be liens. So you want to hire a lawyer to look into that to make sure those liabilities aren't there and to draft a contract that protects you. But if you're very concerned about liability, buying assets might be a better way to go. However, when you buy assets, you want to look into whether those assets have any liens against them. And frankly, buying assets is just a lot more work. The assets have to be transferred over one by one, and it can cost a little bit more. Another consideration is contracts. When you buy a company, that company has contracts. Contracts with employees, contracts with landlords, contracts with insurance providers and service providers. So when you buy the shares of that company, you're taking over all those contracts. When you buy the assets of a company, you're going to have to enter into all those contracts newly with all those people. And that might be a good thing or a bad thing depending on your personal circumstances. But that's one of the things that, as a lawyer, that I would look at.
Okay, since there's so much to consider, I think the best way would be to draft the offer to purchase and then bring it to you to review together with the client.
Absolutely. Bring that to me and I would review it, and then I would use that as the basis for the contract that we would draft to purchase the business.
I love getting great tips from professional lawyers. My name is O.Zarudina and I'm a realtor with McDonald Realty.
I'm Dale North. I'm a lawyer at Davison North Law, and I'm happy to talk to you about buying a business or signing a lease. Give us a call for a consultation.